Do your friends and family go running every time they see you on Facebook? Are your dog and your upline the only two people who like your posts? If you have a reputation for being a social media spammer, there is hope. And in this episode, I'm sharing how you can recover from being a social media spammer and start getting better results on Facebook within as little as 30 days. So stay tuned. Hey there, and welcome to The Freedom Factor, episode 48. I'm Jordan Maley, and along with my mom and business partner, Kathy Schneider, we are the Freedom Boss Babes. We're a mother-daughter team who help driven network marketers like you with the simple strategies to grow your business quickly online without confusion and overwhelm. If you get value from this video, give us a thumbs up so we know you like it. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe because we put out great new training and free resources right here on this channel every single week. I've listed out all the points covered in this video, as well as the link to grab my 30 days to social media spammer recovery checklist, man, that's a mouthful, in the link below this video. It's in the description. So feel free to check that out at any time. In this episode, I'm showing you how you can recover from being a social media spammer and start getting more engagement, more sales, and more enrollments on Facebook in just 30 days. So let's jump in. If you're a recovering social media spammer, the first thing I have to say is, welcome to the club. I have so been there, and I know how embarrassed you must feel right now. I mean, you realize that what you've been doing is wrong, but you're not quite sure how to fix it yet, right? Well, after watching this video and downloading my checklist, you're gonna be good to go, I promise. And I know because I used to be a social media spammer, and I was thankfully able to recover. And now I get tons of engagement, sales, and enrollments on Facebook all the time. And I want to help you do the same thing. I will never forget the time that I went to go check out my cousin's wedding pictures on his Facebook profile. And I realized that he had unfriended me on Facebook. Oh my gosh, this was my cousin. He invited me to the wedding. And yet he wasn't willing to be Facebook friends with me because my posts, my messages, everything about how I behaved on Facebook was so annoying. I didn't have the heart or the courage to mention it to him at the wedding, but oh my gosh, I was so embarrassed. And I knew in that moment I had to change my ways. Now, thankfully, there's tons of super smart people out there who are crushing it on Facebook. Using the strategies that I'm about to share with you right now. So I started implementing some of these things into my business, and the results I got were absolutely phenomenal. And I know you're going to experience amazing results too, so let's jump in and talk about how to recover from being a social media spammer. So the first thing you must do if you want to recover fully from being a social media spammer is commit to growing your network. Chances are the people who are friends with you right now on Facebook are so over it, right? Kind of like my cousin was. But the cool thing is there are millions of people out there who have no idea who you are and have no idea that you used to be a spammy social media person. And when you add them as friends on Facebook, they're not going to have a clue that you're recovering. They're just going to see your great practices that you're putting in place now, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. And they're going to be more open and more receptive to what you have to say because you're not having to change their opinion about you, okay? So how do you go out and grow your network on Facebook? Do you just start friending random people? Absolutely not. My best tip for this is to find 3 to 5 Facebook groups with topics around things that you enjoy talking about. So think about your hobbies. Do you like talking about business? Do you like talking about personal development? Maybe you're a dog lover or a horse lover like me. Maybe you love to travel. Maybe you're a mom and you have young kids and you love talking to other moms with young kids. It doesn't matter what it is, but what you want to do is find 3 to 5 Facebook groups where you can network and make new friends. Spend some time each day engaging in these groups, connect with people through the posts and comments, and then connect with them further by sending a friend request. This is a great way to grow your network and a great way to start getting better results on Facebook almost immediately. Now, I know you don't want to scare off your new friends as quickly as you scared off your old ones, right? I mean, adding all these new friends, it's not going to be very helpful if you're still being spammy. So the next thing you absolutely must do if you want to recover from being a social media spammer is to lead with value. Now, what do I mean by that? I want you to think about a spammy infomercial, okay? Running your, nobody likes infomercials, right? Nobody likes to watch infomercials. That's why they come on at like 3 in the morning. Instead, we love watching things that inspire, entertain, or inform us about things that we're interested in. So what I want to encourage you to do is start turning your Facebook profile into a place people want to spend time in when they're on Facebook. People are on Facebook all day, every day, right? And how cool would it be if they actually enjoyed spending time on your profile because the content you're delivering is so impactful to them? So how can you do that? Share things like pictures of yourself and your family and what you're up to. Give people a sneak peek into your world. Share value. Maybe if you're in a health and wellness company, give some fitness tips or some healthy recipes. Not all the time, but a couple of times a week, and people will start seeing you as an expert and a resource that they like to follow. Also, when you do promote your business on Facebook, make sure that you're not mentioning your company name, your product name, or asking for sales or enrollments. For one thing, this is against Facebook's policies and procedures. It's actually against Facebook's terms of service to sell or promote things on your profile. So instead, share stories, create curiosity, maybe share a before and after without giving away all the details, encouraging people to follow up with you and connect with you maybe through Messenger. Now, here's the golden rule for Facebook posting, okay? Never do more than 3 or 4 business-related posts on your profile each week. Keep the rest of your posts personal. I recommend posting a couple of times a day, every day on Facebook, and you only want about 4 posts a week to be business-related, okay? So you want to make sure that you're posting personal things, things that give education and value to people, things that make people laugh. Be engaging, be yourself, and people will connect with you, and they will absolutely love spending time on your profile. All right, tip number 3. You want to engage with the people in your newsfeed and with the people who are engaging in your posts. So here's the thing. People are on social media because it makes them look good and it makes them feel good. Reality is we're on Facebook because we want attention, right? We want people to like and comment on our posts. And so what should we do? We should be liking and commenting on other people's posts. Not only is this just a nice thing to do, but actually it will help you in the Facebook algorithm. Facebook wants you to be social. It wants you to engage and be social and have fun with your friends. So every single day, set aside about 10 to 15 minutes to go through your newsfeed, like and comment on people's posts, and if someone comments on your post, always reply with a thoughtful comment to whatever they have to say. So that's just my tip for how to be engaging in order to get more engagement yourself. The last thing I want to leave you with before we wrap this up is don't relapse. It's going to take some time of being consistent with this new strategy for you to start to see results. And the last thing I want to happen to you is for your upline or someone in your company to tell you to post some spammy promotional post on Facebook and you undo all the hard work you're doing by posting something that's just going to immediately turn your prospects off, okay? So if you've decided to reform and recover from being a social media spammer, stick with it, even if you're not seeing results right away. I want to encourage you because you will see results. These days, it's rare for me to get less than 40 or 50 likes on any given post, whether I'm talking about personal stuff or business. I get dozens of leads every single week from Facebook. They don't cost me a dime, and it's because I committed to recovering from being a social media spammer, and I stuck with it even when the results weren't quick to show up. Now, to help you stay on track and be consistent, I've put together a 30-day checklist to help you recover from being a social media spammer. This checklist is going to give you daily action steps that you can use to stay on track and make sure that you're doing all the things you need to do each day to make people love spending time on your profile and start building genuine relationships on Facebook. So the link to grab this checklist is in the description below, and I've also put it here for you on the screen. So don't forget to go grab that and use it for the next 30 days to start getting huge results on Facebook in your business. If you got value from this video, again, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share it with your people. Send it out to your team, share it on your Facebook profile, hey, that's giving value, right? And make sure you get it into the hands of anyone who you feel could benefit from hearing this message. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you on the next episode of The Freedom Factor.